Hello everyone! Hello! And welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. I think this is actually the 50th video actually of the LP, so go mate! Last time, I had the game volume up too loud so you couldn't hear me talk properly. Also, we managed to go through another Laguna sequence. I still think it's quite a nice little sequence, that. And the search for the White Seed ship for where Alone is hiding is now on, seeing as we now know who the true threat is, apparently. So here we are, though. Before we do any of that, we've got a lot of side quests to go through. Before we do that, obviously, I have spent some time. Oh gosh, sorry. I have spent some time doing some junctioning, which I have done. This is what everyone looks like at the moment here. I've changed a lot of the Guardian forces around. You know, I had a right old trundle through this, trying to get as much out of it as I could. I spent about at least 20-25 minutes going through all this, really. Getting a sense of what we can. They're all pretty decent, actually. Although I'm not at the stage where I feel that I can justifiably junction anything to what I want. I feel like I've got a lot more freedom. I'm not junctioning anything to everything. You know, it's like if I had 100 ultimates, I wouldn't junction HP yet. That's like extra 6,000 health. That's just ridiculous. Can't justify that yet. But we're not too far off that point. I suspect. Nonetheless, Earthline stats are actually pretty good here. I've got a speed boost and the hit boost as well. Kind of annoying. I was trying to get another hit boost for. Oh, I did manage to get the other hit boost on Kisa's R. I thought I hadn't. My bad. But yeah, there's Kisa's stats as well. She's got a pretty decent magic stat for that is. And even Skull here has got a lot of health actually. No, which makes sense. You know, if you take off all the junctions, he's got like nearly twice the health of some of these people. You know, he's got about 1,600. It's ridiculous. But you know, again, you know, it's not bad stats-wise. If you look at some of the elemental defense here, you know, again, not so bad. The interesting one though is Kista's here actually, because I have actually put the ultimate spells that we have on elemental defense, and look at that already. 3/4 of elemental damage gone, which is really nice. Also as well, a bit of status stuff as well. I have done a lot of item refinement. Not item refinement as such, I mean more like using the refinement card here, the refinement commands, not card mods so much, but I've done a lot of item refining from lots of stuff. So we've got a lot of magic, and as a result our spells, our stats even are pretty damn good. And also, I was also considering doing a deer at the beginning of this video. However, my attempts to change the rules there a little bit have been kind of unsuccessful. But even considering that, I'm actually not too worried about that. I don't really want to fiddle around with Centra's rules all that much at this moment in time. Later on the disc, we can and we will go back to a deer, I guarantee it, but we're not going to do that right this minute. But that does lead us to this little thing here. Side quest number 1. This is the Centra Ruins actually here, and we're here because there is actually 2 different Guardian forces on offer at the Centra Ruins, folks. Got to get them one at a time, and in basically separate trips almost. Well, neither of them are that easy either. So this should prove interesting. Now we're going to go for the first one. Although before I start that, actually, I'll start it while I follow along. One reason I wasn't able to trying to get a deer done is notice the 20-minute timer, folks. Is that I was having a few technical difficulties. I am Odin. Hi. And the disc was trying to play up. I don't know why as such. But it wanted to be kind of difficult. Who's got drains? I think Irvine does. Well, he does now. And I was trying to go for the orphanage and it just didn't want to load at all well, folks. Now, why? I don't really know. I'm hoping to God it's just that this doesn't like that particular area of the game, because otherwise I'm going to get a bit depressed. Well, it's time for a fight, folks, against none other than series staple, the Tonberry. He is back, folks, and he is actually really important to this area, but not at this moment. We'll get back to him in a later date, but we'll have a fight. Have a look at this guy here. I've got 20,000 health. Mysterious being living in dungeons. Slow towards the enemy that kills that enemy with the chef's. I'm actually kind of inclined not to show this fight. No, I'm not going to show this fight, and there is a reason as well. What can we draw from him? Oh, the death spell. That's good for that would have been good for Skull, since he's got death's junction to his health, and he has got 100 now, so it doesn't really matter. I would normally show that fight off, but I will be showing that fight off later, folks. Now, we want to head left here. Oh, do we? Oh, we don't want to head left. No, I'm thinking of another left, my bad. Really strange stuff, isn't it? It's like ruins, except it's like light and everything. No! I don't want to fight Tonberry! God damn it! Well, I was going to have a crack at mugging, but I'd only mug like a chef's not mugging, which isn't that great, to be honest. Guessing we need to pop in here. I would assume, although... That worked. I had a feeling the sound wasn't 100%. Now we need to head onto this, because it is like a little magical elevator which takes us up here. Now what we need to do for this first Guardian Force, there's sort of a series of puzzles that we need to do. Basically, to get this one done. Now we need to head up the... I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's this one we need. Yeah, there's a puzzle that we basically need to complete, and then there's a boss fight at the end of that puzzle. We need to complete all of it within 20 minutes. So, what I might do actually, and yeah, there's a draw point on the other side. So what I am actually going to do, just to make this a bit easier, is, I don't know who's got it, but, here we are. We're gonna take, we're gonna actually put on a count of none here, just to eliminate all these random fights, just so that we can, carry on with, no, just get on with this, folks, is basically what we're gonna do. Right, we shall pop in here. And there's a switch in here, which we need to turn on. Which makes everything start moving. I assume. So now we want to climb all the way back down. And we will come up and get that draw point in a second. I'm so glad the game doesn't make you go all the way up and all the way down. Although this isn't that great. I mean, are we having to go all the way? Thank you, game. And you notice, now that we've turned on that switch up there, you'll notice the switch down here is now on. Now, if we activate this switch, you see what happened there on the right side, folks? You notice that stairway just appeared? We're going to take that in a second, but I want to grab the draw point first. We have certainly got enough time to take the draw point. And to be honest, your time is a lot better when you've got the encounter none. Definitely does help. You know, time isn't such a worry. Ooh, arrow. Who has arrow? Keesus has got it now. Do I really have to wait for this? God damn it. No, I think maybe, folks, it was just the orphanage that was playing up, really, because, you know, all the rest of this is playing nice and fine, so I'm guessing that... I tell you, I was worried to death that it was going to be like the entire disc was just not going to work properly. I'm thinking, you know, it wouldn't surprise me, my luck with this third disc Final Fantasy. I mean, the first one snapped in half, and you know, it would have just been ridiculous. And then that takes us up to this bit here. Although you see there, actually, do we need to do that? Yes, I think we do need to do that first, actually. Or do we? No, we don't, not yet. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, we do need to do this first. Just trying to cast my mind back here quickly. To him who doth vanquish me, I grant my something power. I missed that word. I do apologise, folks. We need to, yes, it has a left eye. We must take out the eye. It does not have a right eye. It doesn't have any eyes, folks! Can you believe it? But yeah, we need to take that out. And we gotta, basically, we need to start moving around some of these sort of jewels that we're still gonna start finding. Sort of, almost Cloister of Trials, sort of, reminisce. Even if that game was about 5 years later. More money! Ooh, pain spells. Now, Squall's the only person who doesn't have any pains, so... He doesn't have any pains. So, well, we might as well have him start stocking it. Damn useful spell. And up the top here, you'll see this statue has a right eye, doesn't have a left eye. So we put in our left eye, and we leave the right eye. Note that code. That is a random code. Remember it. 42989. I'm pretty sure that can be anything, that code. There's no fixed code as far as I'm pretty sure it's damn random, but 42989. Remember it. Oh, no, hold on a sec. No, wait. Oh, I'm thinking, folks. Hold on a sec. Now, you see, the game's trying to be clever here. Because I fell for the trap that it tries to put in there almost. Because now we've got that code, 42989, what we now need to do is we now need to activate the statue back below us. So we need to take out both of the eyes, which obviously you can't do in Final Fantasy X. We have one at a time. And then we need to put both of those eyes into the statue downstairs to activate that one. Because that's where we need to actually use the code. Get up the ladder, Skull, please. Thank you. Make me look bad. Oh, what a waste of time this is. Time is not a luxury here. We'll put in both eyes. And when you put both of them in, you'll notice this on the right. And what we need to do here is to put in our code, which is kind of cool actually. Yes. 42989. Press the triangle button. Come hither. I didn't see the rest of it because the game got in the way. Come hither. Something, something, something. Who knows? But that door opens underneath nonetheless, which is very, very important. Now, from here, I am now going to take off the encounter none because we don't need it on anymore. Put on the mug command, and we shall proceed inside. Holy crap! Is that a Tadakatsu Honda? No, that is Odin himself, folks. Prepare thyself. The weak shall perish and the strong shall triumph. Throw over my sword and I shall grant it to thee. Brother, let us fight in boss time! I was wondering when he actually let me say that. I've sort of waiting on that forever in a day. Holy mother of God! One of the two Guardian forces we are after, folks, and we have 9 minutes to beat it. Let's have a scan of this guy here, just so we can get an idea of what we're fighting on. Although Odin is a rather strange boss, I must say. 8200 health. A legendary Guardian force that sleeps in a dungeon. Zantetsuken cuts anything that stands in its way. Is that right? Zantetsuken, that looks about right. Huge defense and spirit stats, but you see, Odin is a very strange boss in a way. Now, remember, he's got about a little over 8 pounds now. We'll try and mug him a little bit. He has got something pretty good on him. Oh my God, it's just hideous. Now, you'll notice here as well, if I just quickly get him attacking, Odin has really good spells. He's got stop, he's got death, he's got double, but he also is a very special monster in that you can draw triple from it. Very few enemies in the game you can do that. Grab them. Now, I'm going to hit him normally here, because I don't want Odin to de-killed him. But you wonder, folks, there's nothing in... Odin hasn't attacked us yet. He's, you know, what's he raiding around for, folks? Well, this is the thing with Odin, is that, well... luck junction scroll, thank you. Now, you see, folks, Odin is a strange one in that he will not attack you until time runs out. And once time runs out, he will use Zantetsuken and he will kill your entire party instantly. No way around it, folks. So you basically, that's how this works. And what you can do is, now that we've basically got him on the point of death, is you can now just spend all this time drawing all the spells that you want to. And you want to draw a lot of triples if you can, because it is such a rare spell to get hold of. So I am going to go grab hold of several of these, and what I might well do is I might well grab more of these, and I'll just do it off screen. You don't need to see me stop these, but you really do want to take advantage of it when you can of getting these spells, because it is amazing. So I'm probably going to... let's know how many triples we need. A lot, in theory. Though saying that, don't want that many triples. I'm not at the point where I want to really get use stuff, because it could take me a long... it's going to take me a while because of their... no, it's not their match stats aren't particularly high. I mean, schools don't get a very consistent amount. Keith's will, because their magic's really high. Now, I'll tell you what we'll do is, I'll grab, Squall can grab one more, and then we're actually not going to really do that. We're just going to, we are actually going to take out Odin. I'm not going to spend ages and ages drawing loads of triples. I don't really want to. Though you must die. Oh, you're not dead yet? Fine, be that way. But yeah, as I said, he'll just sit there all day and wait until time runs out. It's kind of silly in a way, but... how you... fine, be that way. Leave it to Squall to finish the job. And for that, well, for starters, we get Odin's actual card for defeating him, which is pretty nice. 20 ability points. This is going to pick up some stuff for some people here. A few nice pieces there. Thou art strong, mortals. I shall grant thee my powers. Call upon me in times of trouble. And of course, we get hold of, when it actually decides to show me... Oh, of course it won't show me, because we've now got hold of Odin's Guardian Force, and I thought that he appeared here, but no, that's not quite right. Now, Odin is, to be quite honest, he is a very, very unconventional. Wow, look at Keith's hit there. It's maximum, basically. Almost maximum. Bloody hell. In fact, actually, can we get his triples up to the speed? Oh, man. I think we're going to have that. Well, there's a couple bits actually I want to deal with as well. So obviously, we've got hold of Odin's Guardian Force, and I'm sure we've got it. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to prove it hiding in here somewhere. Is that really what I was looking for? Here we are. No, yes, no, fine. We have got hold of Odin's Guardian Force, so don't worry, folks. Odin, as I said, is very strange because what will basically happen here is that we can't use Odin like a normal Guardian Force. You know, like I said, he's obviously not here. We can't like select him. We can't, you know, grab it. No, assign him to a person, use ability, that sort of thing. You see, Odin works very differently in that you can't even summon him in the normal sense of the word. What Odin does is he basically, as we now carry on with this game, he will now appear whenever the hell he so feels like it. And I'm being quite honest here, folks. That is honestly how this is going to be. And the way, no, like I said, the way this is going to be is that we can't influence when he appears. At the start of any fight, bar boss battles, generally, there is a chance that Odin will appear. Now, I haven't noted it down what that was. I think it's about like it's not a big chance. It's like 10% or something like that. While he just quickly inspects via VIII Internet. Yeah, I figured I'd just quickly find it off screen. I thought that'd probably be a better idea. Cut it out quickly. The chance of Odin being summoned is 12.9% at the start of the fight. So, not very high. You can boost it though. If you've got a higher luck, or if you've got an item called Death Spirits in the inventory, which I don't think we have any of those at the moment. But I do know that Odin's actual card, I believe Odin's card actually mods into 100 of them, if I remember correctly. So there's Odin's card there. Still looks like Telekatsu. And if we go into our card modification, oh yes, of course we've got that as well. That's new. Odin. Yeah, 100. Oh, Dead Spirits is known in this game. My bad, folks. And we've got this, which, well, I don't really care for this much, to be honest. The Guardian Force covering medicine items, it doesn't matter, ignore it. But yeah, that can be refined, and that will increase the chances of Odin appearing, but I don't really know by much. How much, I don't know that side of it, so I'm not going to go there. Meanwhile, we've actually got to quickly just fiddle around with some of these, because some people learn stuff. So let's have a quick look. Oh, nearly done. Leviathan, I'm going to give you Auto Potion for a specific reason. Pandemonia is going to have Quick Boost. And that's about all for that right now. Now, the only other thing I'll quickly say before we move on to the second part of this video is one of the items we got here, Junction Scroll. Now, obviously, with that, we can junction a luck stat, or, well, someone's luck stat. Now, I kind of don't know who to give it to. I'm inclined to give it to Irvine, but I kind of don't. Because you see, the luck, it affects a lot of things. I don't know, I even give it to the support character, I give it to the magic caster. I don't know. I'll think about it later, folks. I'll think about that later. But you can see now we don't have a timer anymore. That's because we've done Odin, so that's pretty cool. So we can now explore this place to our leisure, though there isn't really much else to explore apart from the last part, folks, or the second reason why we're here. The second Guardian Force, basically, folks. Now, this is an interesting one, and was always when this game first came out, there was a bit of confusion over to how to actually get it, folks, at this Guardian Force. Now, for those that have played this game will know that the Guardian Force we are looking for is the Tonberry King. However, this is not easy at all. This quest. It could take a long time for me to do. Thus, the beauty of off-screening stuff. And what we're going to do is we're just going to leave the area first, just so I can save the game. I've gone saved off screen there, folks, just to save a bit of time. Now, trying to find the Tonberry King is rather, really well hidden, folks. It must be said, it's one of the best hidden Guardian Forces in the game, folks. But it can be done here at the Central Towers. And the only place it can be done is here at the Central Towers. Now, this is going to be very interesting here, folks. Now, to find the Tonberry King involves fighting the Tonberries. So if we can just get into a fight with one of them, it shouldn't be hard. Anywhere around here will do, pretty fine. But make sure you save the game before you do this, because it helps. Alright, here's our Tonberry, folks. So we know he's got about 20,000 health. We need to start taking him out and also demonstrate the fight as well. We've got lots of deaths, but we don't need any. Now, the problem with him is that he does have a high defense, high spirit, and that sort of thing. So obviously, he's not particularly weak to any element either, and that kind of thing. And you can mug chefs and that sort of thing. So obviously, it's not going to be particularly easy to do a huge amount of damage to him in any sort of quick space of time. As you can see, it's not great. However, there is something you can do here, folks, because you see the Tonberry is not immune to Demi, except I have to find someone who has Demi. There's Keith's, thank you. So you see here, you can use Demi against the Tonberry. It's not weak to it, you can do a lot of damage to it really quickly. And for that matter, you can also use Diablos as well and use his summon, which can do more damage as well, because level corresponds to the percentage of damage they will actually do. So you see, that's pretty effective for that. So that's a pretty decent way to get it. You also notice I've got the absorb command now on Irvine, but I don't show it off. I haven't really much. Thank you! Although Irvine didn't really get much, but never mind. Actually, I tell you here, I might summon Cerberus here, actually. Because then what we can do is we can get double and triple on, so we can like triple cast the Demi, which is pretty good. Ooh, nice shot. Now you'll notice here as well, you notice how the Tonberry is slowly creeping forward. Slowly but surely. We just summon up Cerberus here. It's Hell's Gate. ready to kick ass and take names, except it's kind of strange in a way that the server isn't actually offensive. If anything would have been offensive, the server would have been it. In fact, he's only a support guardian for it. It's really strange. Maybe he's just busy trapped in Hell's Gate. I don't really know. Well, we triple cast the Demi here, and well, I'll have Odin on standby here. Actually, I'll stop the death. I'll have him on standby. Oh, what a waste of time. He's nearly dead. Doesn't matter, though. Actually, I don't mind showing off what he does here anyways. That doesn't worry me. As I said, he'll start walking up here. And then eventually he'll walk close enough. And we just sit and wait for a sec. So show it off. He will use the chef's knife. He will stab you in the ankle and it will do some damage. Although that didn't do anywhere near as much damage as I thought it would. And he's fallen over, you pathetic. Go to hell. Bye. That's interesting. That I always thought, I always thought that the chef's knife used to, you know, automatically kill. But I suppose it's only in other games that does that. You only get the one ability point for taking out Tonberry, which is kind of depressing. Like I say, it's not too bad a fighter, folks. You could also cast Meltdown, put it on the Vitality 0 status effect. That also works as well. Oh, come on. Don't be like this. Yeah, folks, so while this considers whether it wants to load or not, which it's still debating. Don't do this to me, please, I'm begging you now. So yeah, so while I'm trying to get this to load again, I'll explain what's going to happen here. So, now that we've taken out a Tonberry. Now, to get the Tonberry King to appear, what we need to do is we need to basically kill a hell of a lot of Tonberries. It's around the 20 mark, I believe. I don't know if it actually changed or if it's a fixed number. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know it's around the 20 mark. Different sources date different things. And basically then, after that you kill however many that you need to kill, then the game will put you straight into the fight with the Tonberry King Guardian Force, which you then need to defeat on the spot. Which is not an easy fight in itself, it must be said, and you know, you gotta be really prepared for that. I mean, because he's pretty nasty. I mean, like on I do believe Tonberry on level 100. If he's level 100, folks, he does have 250,000 health. You know, he's a pretty mean customer, and we're still attempting to get this to work again, which is proving very annoying. So yeah, so folks, so all you got to do is, yeah, the same. Take out your the Tonberries, kill about 20 of them or so in a row. There was always a lot of confusion as well over whether you could actually leave the area and save if you want to, and it does appear if you want to leave the ruins and save your game, the count doesn't get reverted back to 0. You can leave if you so desire, save the game, come back just before you get to the limit. I believe. See, it's strange. Some sources, there's like one source I've got like about 21. One had like 18 to 22. Another says 20. I think it varies, folks. To be honest, I really don't know. So God knows. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get fighting the rest of these Tonberries, which is going to take a little while, folks. 20 Tonberry fights. You're probably looking at least an hour. So this is going to take a fair while, folks. And then we've got the actual Guardian Force fight to do, which is not easy. So I will take off my mic, and the next time you'll see me will be we've just finished the fight with the last Tonberry that we need to fight. So I'll see you then, folks. Oh god! Here we go, folks! Oh, I thought it actually, I must admit, I thought it would actually, you know, get into a different fight, not suddenly appear like that. Holy crap. Here's the Tonberry King. Oh, we gotta go all out here against this guy. He is not fun. 60,000 health. King of all Tonberries appears to seek revenge for all defeated Tonberries. This is not gonna be easy. Meltdown. Don't know if he can be hit with VIII. This sucker is gonna go down. Oh, Lionheart! Oh my god! That's a result. This could be over. Oh my god, this is over. This is a hard boss fight. This is a ridiculously hard boss fight, and I've just killed it in one shot. I can't believe it. Sorry. Tonberry, join our party in one shot. Oh my god. That is a really hard boss fight, folks. I can't believe it. We got a royal crown though, which is really nice. That magic plus 60%, really good. I gave one of those to Siren earlier, by the way, just for keysters. And some various bits and pieces, but I can't believe that. It's the Tonberry Guardian Force. Oh my god, that is. I'm kind of annoyed by that. I was getting ready for a pretty long, pretty lengthy boss fight against that guy, and I can't believe that, folks. But I'll give you a quick lowdown on how it works while the disc decides to try to load again. He's got a few attacks. He's got an attack called It's Sharp, referring to sort of the knife he's got. Well, it works like the normal Tonberry's got an attack called Everyone's Grudge, which is a counter-attack that he uses occasionally, which basically attacks a character for the amount of characters that amount of things or enemies that character has killed times 20, which obviously for someone like Skull is going to get hit by that probably more than anyone else. The Tonberry King has an attack that's sharp, which instead of doing times 20 does times 30, which is pretty bad. He's also got a sort of normal physical attack that's about 1,000 or so damage. And he's also got a counter-attack he uses occasionally called Junk, which does pretty decent damage to the whole party, but, well, there we go, folks. I killed him with one hit because I got the Lionheart. Shot immediately. Unbelievable. Yes, folks, if you haven't guessed it by now, why must it happen to me? Why, oh why, oh why, oh why, oh why, almighty God, must you put me through this? I mean, what did I ever do to deserve this? I mean, the first disc worked fine until about half hour before I finished the disc, and of course, I broke it into 3 pieces, or however many pieces it was. And now I've got the game again to bring it to the masses. And what happens? It doesn't work properly. Or at least the third disc doesn't. I mean, what's a man to do? Oh, If you ever get that sort of feeling, folks, sometimes it just like feels like something is just conspiring against you. I'm getting that feeling at the moment. Now, I'm showing this off because I can. I mean, oh, I'm not happy, folks, at this point in time. I'm not particularly pleased. So, yeah, this is gonna cause all sorts of annoyances and problems I can just bear. Well, at least this video is done. At least we've got the Tonberry Guardian Force, which I will show you once we get into the garden. I will show it off to you. It's just that I feel like taking out some aggression here. You better hope they kill you, because oh, good. I was gonna say you don't want School about to smack you upside the head. But it worked fine there. What the hell is going on with this disc? I don't know. Oh boy, this is gonna cause all sorts of grief for me. I mean, it has been a goal of mine for years to beat this third disc, and this game is going to make it as hard as it possibly can. And you have to get put through it as well. I really do apologise that you've gotten dragged into this wall. Oh dear. Well, anyways, here's the Tonberry Guardian Force. To see he's several bits ahead, because, you know, being a secret and all. Well, he is actually one of the, in theory, secret Guardian Forces in a way. He's got a few interesting commands already. He's got the magic command, Guardian Force draw. Notice there's a few bits bit. He's got various commands immediately though. He's got the luck level down and level up commands. I'll talk about them soon. He's got the ability to raise invasion up by 30, raise luck by 50%. That's pretty decent. And he's got a lot of other pieces here. Let's have a look. We'll start here. He's got the initiative command, which I think is it Pandemonia or Cerberus? One or the other have it. The move HP up, yep, restores HP as you walk around, pretty useful. It's got the auto potion, which I know one or two other Guardian Forces do have. That will be of some use later on, hopefully. The standard ones, boost, which I'm going to get to learn first. And then two more really unique abilities to the Tonberry. The Haggle and Familiar menu commands. The Haggle one means you can get discounts at shops, things like 20 or 30%, somewhere around there, which is useful. And then you've got the Familiar ability, which, yeah, as it says, it's easier to buy rare items. I believe you can buy more things at shops, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. But we won't get there for a little while, so that doesn't worry me too much. Just make sure, because some people learn stuff, so I'm just going through making sure everyone's learning good stuff. Alexander, don't want you learning. Ooh, I'm glad you got that though. We'll get you on the revive, I believe, because that will be fantastic when you get that. But yeah, as you can see here, if I go to across, you've got the high level magic refinement, which, so if we go here, we can now convert our mid-level magic into high levels, which is really nice, actually, to be honest. Very useful. And you just got to always be aware. And yet, arrows can be turned into tornadoes, so I can now just plunge that for school, get his strength up that extra couple of points, which is useful. And it's really useful ability where if you've got like these really high, the high level spells junction to your stat, you can use this magic just to keep them topped up with your middle magic, which you would like to be drawing. So like if I can find a way to get life spells, what I don't get to do, Doubles can be refined into triples as well. I always forget that can be done. Always, always, always forget that can be done. I mean, like, there... I don't need to do any of this at this moment, but, you know, you know, it doesn't worry me. So we can get those up. But like I said, it's kind of... It's useful. It's not... It's not anything, you know, outstanding, but it's useful. It is useful. It's not like a card modification or anything like that, but hey, you can take what you can get. Sorry, folks. Yeah, so we've got hold of the, so we've got that one then, at least, in the midst of this game, doing what it can to really drive me up the wall, and this is going to cause me some... If this is going to be like this throughout the whole disc 3, oh man, this is going to be a very bitter fight, this. Oh my god. But, cool heads will prevail, with any luck, that is. We'll have to see how we go, folks. That's where I'm going to end this video. I told you it was not going to be a half-hour video of this. It's been about, what, 45 or something like that? Maybe more? Not 100% sure, really, because of all the bits in between. So, in the next video, we are still not going to be carrying on with the main game. There's, at least one side quest I want to do. There's 2 that are in mind that I want to do before we carry on. Maybe a 3rd, I'm not sure about it yet. Well, we've got 2 side quests to do, 2 more we're going to do. And then we're going to have a bit more card playing, sort of getting back up to date with the Queen of Cards side quest, and a few other bits and pieces, getting hold of a couple more rare cards, including any that I may or may not have forgotten. Speaking of that, do I have the Leviathan card? I do not have the Leviathan card! Wonderful! Because I know someone commented to me on an earlier video, I believe it was when we were doing the CC group side quest, they commented to me saying, that did I get the Leviathan card, because I think we can get the Leviathan card. I think either Zoo or Keistus, I believe, has hold of the Leviathan card. I think it's Keistus. Or is it? It's one of those 2 who've got hold of the Leviathan card, I'm pretty sure. I didn't get it during the group side quest, and then I got sort of sidetracked, and then forgot to go ahead and get it. So I'll have to quickly, I'll find out where on my notes it says who's got that, and we'll get hold of that in the midst of the one we do to get hold of all these cards. But as I said, we're not worried about that just yet, not important. Next thing we're going to be doing is the next side quest, folks, which is going to be another long one for me to record. I don't think it's going to be too long for you to watch, but there's a lot of travelling involved. Hey, we get to meet another series staple, and this one is a lot more nicer, a lot more fluffy than the Tonberries, so to say. So that'll be in the next video. So I will thank you very much for watching, as well as your patience. Oh dear. And I'll see you in the next video, folks. So see you then.